I just booked a vacation for 3 people, 2 nights, 3 days, including Great Wolf Lodge and flights, and it's not going to cost us a dime out of pocket. So let me show you the tips and tricks and places I've gone to save money to where this trip isn't costing us a penny. Welcome back, guys, to another Smart Simple Savings. And today we're going to start covering a series that I'm working on saving for your vacation. We're going to go through all the different parts of how to save on vacation. This first one, we're going to talk about the different websites and places I go to find deals, discount codes, and to save every penny I can when planning and booking the vacation. We're doing a one-on-one trip with our middle son, where me and my wife and him are going to go away for the weekend. We did it with our firstborn. I think it's a great thing to do if you have the ability to do that with kids. And this trip, because of maximizing our points on our credit card and cash back, this trip isn't going to cost us a thing out of pocket. I was able to book our flight with points we got with our Chase card and the bonus points we just received, and the room we got discounted, and we also were able to cover the rest of that cost through cash back on other credit cards. All right, let's first talk attractions and theme parks, and where you can go and what you can do. So if you do a little bit of research all over the internet, you can find either discounted tickets or coupon codes to use when you're booking this part of your vacation. And the number one place is actually Facebook. So there are Facebook groups that people created for all these different places. So you think Six Flags, Disney, Universal. We just booked a trip, was for Great Wolf Lodge. They're located all over the country. They have water parks included. And so you can find a Facebook group, even for us for Great Wolf Lodge, they even have ones for specific locations. But if you can find a Facebook group that is specifically for what you're doing, the city you're going to, or the theme park attraction you're trying to go to, most likely there is one out there, and people will post discount codes that they get in their email from memberships to those attractions. And that's what we did. And so by finding this Facebook group and finding this coupon code that they offered, that somebody had in their email, I was able to go on and save over $100 a night on our room that I otherwise wouldn't have found. I actually had a coupon code that got me 30% off that was through my work. But by a little more research, I found one that was 50% off and saved me over that $100 a night for that trip. So that's where just that little bit of time and research comes into play. Another easy place to look is Groupon. I think it's something that's highly overlooked, but for us, we knew that Great Wolf Lodge was one that was always on there, and there's another place like that is usually on there. So you can find some vacation and travel deals on there if you spend some time and look. But that's one place that I think a lot of people overlook that you shouldn't. And this last one is one that we've used a lot, especially for Disney, is your local grocery store. So we've gone to Kroger, and we've gone to their gift card tower, and we use our American Express Blue Cash that gives 6% back. So we use that to buy the gift cards, and we get 6% back on that. So to pay for our Disney trip, we bought $1,000 in gift cards. We saved 6%, and when it was 4 times fuel points, that gives us 4,000 fuel points. Well, if you use all those points and maximize that 35 gallons per fill up, that's $35 4 different times, plus that 6% savings on the $1,000. That's a $200 savings on that $1,000. So you save 20% on a Disney trip that you're not ever going to find on their website. And even if you do, you can still do this and save that additional 20%. Let's talk flights, cruises, and hotels. One site that I've mentioned in some previous videos is a website called Raise.com, where you can go and buy discounted gift cards. Well, you can do that for a lot of travel sites, where you can buy Southwest and Delta and Royal Caribbean gift cards at a discount. I think right now they're on 8%. I've seen them well over 10% numerous times. That you can go, once you go to that website to book your trip, you can use these discounted gift cards. That's an easy way to save on flights that you're also hopefully using a discount code. Frontier does a lot of discount codes that you can use on top of that to maximize and multiply your savings. So Raise.com, I'll put a link down in the description. Go check that out. They have a ton of other travel places and gift cards you can use. They've got airlines, they've got cruises, they've got hotels. They're up there all the time. The discount and cashback savings change all the time. So that's something place I'm always looking and watching. When I'm going to book my flights, one of the first places I go to is Google. Google is one of the best search places if you're just looking for the dates and find the prices of flights. Google's going to give that to you. And if you're looking at hotels, it's going to list out the prices of all those different booking sites. So instead of just going to booking.com or hotels.com, if you go to Google, it will list out the prices from those sites for you. That way you're not going to multiple sites. So Google, I think, is an underrated place to be able to look for flights and look for hotels, as that's one of my first places I go to. And here's a bonus hack tip that we have found that has worked incredibly well and saved us literally hundreds of dollars on flights, specifically with Frontier. And you may be able to do this with other discount carriers. If you've done that, let me know down in the comments what other carrier you've done that with. But we've gone to Frontier, and we haven't done this once. We've done it twice. We've actually done it 3 times, where I've looked up a flight on my phone, and then we've driven to the airport, gone to the counter, and booked a flight, not for that day, but for weeks, months in advance. And it has been significantly cheaper than that flight currently was if I had just hit the button and booked it on my phone. I have flown, me, my wife, and when we were a family of 4, before we had our daughter, the 4 of us to Orlando, Memphis to Orlando, taxes and all, $200. The flight itself was $85. We paid $120 in taxes and fees. So that was crazy. We did it again with 3 of us for my son's trip for just a little over $200 total. And we've done it one other time, and every time it has been close to half or even more off than half of what the flight currently is online or in their app. So that's Frontier that you can do that with. I know, because we've done it at least 3 times. If you have done it with another carrier, please let me know in the comments. Share that with everyone so we can keep finding other ways to save. So that's a lot of information out there. Again, if there's something that I missed or didn't mention that you know of as something you use to save on booking and planning your trips, please put it down in the comments to share with everyone. There are ways to save everywhere. And if you're just deciding to go on a trip, go on a cruise, fly somewhere, and you just go to their site and book your trip without the research, you're costing yourself hundreds and thousands of dollars. And so the biggest point of this is do some research, do a little bit of searching. There are books out there. There are websites. If you check out the Points Guy, that's a great one to go to. You can find the tips and tricks you need to save yourself all that money. And so stick with me. Again, please like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That will keep you up to date and informed on all the tips and savings I'm throwing out there, so we can keep as much of your money, your hard-earned money, in your pocket as you can, and you can still enjoy life, take your family to enjoy amazing places. And I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you on the next one.